Welcome to Let's Go Racing. Dani Gibson here with Dick Jerardi, and we are coming to you on NBC Sports Philadelphia. Lots of great racing, including last year's Horse of the Year, Aoife's Magic, who's trying to get back into the winner's circle. We're going to catch up with her trainer, David Dotolo, learn about his training career and the Haskell. It was a thrilling one, and one for Philadelphia Phillies fans who will enjoy it. Plus, we head to Saratoga. We're going to see a great performance by Torpeda Anna. First, let's get started with the great racing at Parx. We're going on our summer break, but we went out big. There were some nice races.
Indeed there were, Dani. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of last week. Won't be racing until mid-August, but we'll be back. But yeah, we go out with a bang.
Yeah, and we're going to start with Tuesday's 10th race. A really stacked allowance optional claiming. A few in for that $40,000 tag. Running for $52,000. They're sprinting 6.5 furlongs. And Aoife's Magic is back in the starting gate.
She is back. And look, she's been in some tough spots this year, Dani, in some open stakes races and against older horses. This looks like, of the spots so far, the best one. Give her her best chance to win.
Yeah, and she's the only 3-year-old in here. She's got to run against the favorite, Mia Tuska, who is so successful for Kate DeMasi now at Jamie Ness.
Yeah, and the one off the claim, it was just a giant race, 84 buyer. The question is, Dani, that was 2 turns. This is 1. Can Mia Tuska have that same form at 1 turn? We'll see.
All right, well, let's see. Here's the call of Tuesday's 10th race.
They're all trying to reel in Beneath the Stars, and Michael Sanchez looking for his 5th winner on the card. Beneath the Stars on the inside, Emirates Affair just about 2 lengths off. Aoife's Magic, the champion filly, she's beginning to move up as well. They go around the far turn, a quarter mile left to go, 45-1 for the half. Beneath the Stars has some company coming. The familiar blaze of Aoife's Magic on the inside, Emirates Affair 3 across the track. Aoife's Magic up to confront Beneath the Stars. Emirates Affair on the inside with the momentum, and Emirates Affair now has the lead. Aoife's Magic fighting on. Emirates Affair pulling away. It is Emirates Affair with the 16th left to go. Aoife's Magic chasing in second, and Emirates Affair.
Well, a great race, and Emirates Affair does get the win wearing the black and lime green silks of Jack Armstrong, but have to give credit to Aoife's Magic. I thought she ran a really game second.
She really did, and she bobbled at the start of the race and it made a big run, and boy, 20-1 on Jack Armstrong and Bobby Moscow. You don't get that very often in life. And I did right before the race. I caught up with David Dotolo, not just to talk about Aoife's Magic, but his whole training career. He's got a fascinating backstory from his days back in New England. Here's my talk with Dave.
Here with David Dotolo. Dave, I looked up some of your numbers. You've been in this for 30 years. What got you into this crazy game?
My father and my uncle, actually. My uncle owned horses, and my dad was there, and there was the Suffolk Downs, and it was back in the 70s, for God's sakes, yeah. They're running the track forever. I mean, for a long time.
I always ask people this. What is it about this that you love? Because you can't be out here if you don't love it.
Yeah, absolutely not. You have to love what you do. There's nothing like getting a horse from a baby and just watching it develop into what it can be. I mean, a lot of times you get disappointed and it's nothing where it's supposed to be, but sometimes you get lucky, and, you know, but yeah. You love the animals. You just love it. There's never been a problem in the barns with the animals. It's always the people. The people are the hardest part about the business, not the animals.
Now, in New England, you would have raced at Suffolk, Rockingham Park, the fairs. Were you at all of it?
Been to all of them, yeah. Seen them all, but oh yeah.
We're talking about Marshfield Fair.
Barrington, yeah, Mountaineer. I actually went with my father and uncle to Narragansett one night.
Okay.
It was interesting.
What were the winters like in New England racing horses?
Well, you have to be strong because you have to break the ice out of the bucket. See, everyone thinks this is winter down here, when you might get a little crust over the water bucket. Those buckets were frozen solid in New England, solid. I mean, probably not as much now as it was back then, but, you know, I mean, yeah.
Now were all those years worth the wait for Aoife's Magic? You were going to get one eventually.
Yeah.
It was
well, you would hope so, but yeah, no, yeah, it definitely was. I mean, we had a fun trip with a lot. Listen, she's still a nice filly.
And to have a filly like Aoife's Magic at this stage of your career, does it give you hope that you could get another one, that maybe you could get one even better possibly?
You never know. I mean, listen, you always hope to get a good horse. I mean, you just want them to win. I mean, it doesn't really matter what level they're at, as long as they can go out there and try their hardest and win. I hate to have a horse that just doesn't try, because I've had a few of them.
Take me back to the night of the Horseman's Award when you hear that Aoife's Magic's the 2023 Horse of the Year. What did that moment mean?
It meant a lot. I mean, I was surprised that she got a horse. I mean, I knew she'd get a 2-year-old filly. There was really no competition for her from this racetrack. But Yeah, that was something. I mean, I was quite surprising. Quite surprising. I mean, I'm happy, but you know, I mean, we got to start this year now and do this year. We got to win a race.
Yeah, I mean, really cool. Dave has been a fixture here at Parx. He's a really talented horseman. It's great to see him get his due with a nice horse like
No
Aoife.
question. Been in it for 30 years. I wrote about it on Let'sGoRacingParx.com this week. Unfortunately, Aoife's Magic's going to need a little bit of time after that race, but she'll be back, and hopefully she'll be back better than ever. But yeah, Dave is such a cool guy around this racetrack.
We're going to go to our break, but stick around because we have a lot more coming back and a thrilling Haskell all on the other side.
Here comes the race. The race is on now. Door knock set to log. Mind frame moving up ominously.
The Excite Center at Parx Casino, the region's hottest live entertainment venue. Check out your favorite concerts, comedy, boxing, MMA, all at the #1 casino in Pennsylvania. Don't miss Funny Man JB Smoove on Saturday, September 14th, plus Straight No Chaser on Friday, October 18th. Don't miss these two exciting headliners, only at the Excite Center inside Parx Casino. Parx Casino, this is how you win. This is how you win. Tickets on sale now.
The question a lot of people are asking themselves these days is, do I buy new or do I buy pre-owned? Here's what I'll tell you. New car inventories are still low and new car prices are still high. However, with the certified pre-owned Nissan at Chapman Nissan, we have a huge selection and you can save thousands over new. Plus a 7-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty, roadside assistance, 1-year prepaid maintenance, and so much more. And not for nothing. Can you really tell the difference? I can't.
Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. We have some more exciting races from Parx. We're going to take a look at Tuesday's 11th race. This is going to go 1 mile, big purse too, $53,000. A few in for that optional $50,000 claiming tag. And well-deserved favorite is Adero.
Yeah, Adero's got really solid lines, Danny. Doesn't run too many bad races for John Service, closing on $250,000 in lifetime earnings.
And Best Sugar Daddy Ever. What a name there is our second choice for trainer Jamie Ness.
Yeah, good luck to Jessica making that call with that kind of a name.
Let's get to Tuesday's 11th race.
And it's going to be Windsor Gold in second. Best Sugar Daddy Ever, Adero. Moving up, Market Maven, he's in fourth. Then it's Loose Ends, back to Irish Cork, the Gray, Praetorian Guard, Riding with Biden, still at the back. They go down the backstretch. Windsor Gold continues to lead the way, but that lead is diminishing. Adero's now in second. In on the rail, Market Maven up to third. Best Sugar Daddy Ever back to fourth. Loose Ends fifth, then back to Irish Cork, Praetorian Guard, and Riding with Biden at the back. 47-4, and Windsor Gold let out another notch by Andrew Wolfson. He's keeping them all at bay so far. They go around the far turn. Windsor Gold, Adero now just a length off. Market Maven losing some ground. Then it's Best Sugar Daddy Ever. Loose Ends getting in gear along with Irish Cork. And at the back, Praetorian Guard Riding with Biden, not quite in the race just yet. They go around the turn. Windsor Gold all out on the lead. Adero, a persistent foe to his outside. Those two just noses apart. Irish Cork is making up some ground late, but now it's Adero who has the lead.
Adero giving John Service the 1-2 punch right there, but how cool is Adero? He's really a legit racehorse, and jockey Abner Adorno, he said he loves riding this horse, and why wouldn't he?
96 Buyer career best. This horse might win a stakes race before it's all over. He's okay.
Good horse for the Car Guy stables. Well, let's get to Monday's 11th race. This was our Parx picks. We'll see if we made you some money. Allowance optional claiming $40,000. $52,000 is the purse, 6.5 furlongs. The favorite is coming in from Monmouth, Great Navigator.
Yeah, Great Navigator, real solid form. This was a strong race, Dan. I mean, you can make a case for a whole bunch of horses in here, but Great Navigator got all the play at 1-2. I was a little surprised.
And the judge and the jury, what a name there for Jamie Ness, second choice. Paco Lopez riding. You don't see Paco riding a lot for Jamie, but that's a combo.
Yeah, they win lots of races, not necessarily together, but certainly they do win a lot.
Vison, he's being chased by Eagles Cry. The judge and jury, mid-later in between horses. Great Navigator, he's in fifth and under drive. Then Speedy Bolt still at the back. Vison has a clear-cut lead as they make their way through the far turn. He is opening up under Sylvester Gonzalez. Eagles Cry, mid-laner. Those two battling for the second position. Great Navigator, he's in fourth. The judge and jury being asked for a little bit more. And at the back still Speedy Bolt. 45-1 for the half. Vison has been confidently handled every step of the way. Now Sylvester Gonzalez asks him for a little bit more. He is under a drive and he is opening up. Eagles Cry running a big race. Speedy Bolt coming up the rail. They're all going to have to reel in Vison, who cleared with the lead of 16th left to go. And Vison is going to pull a little bit of an upset here.
And the homebred for Chuck Russo, Vison getting getting the win. He opened up with jockey Sylvester Gonzalez. How about this pair, Cheeto and Sylvester Gonzalez?
Yeah, how about the last 2 weeks? That's who I wrote about on Let'sGoRacingParx.com. It was like they knew I was there. Why did they tell me they were going to win it at 8-1? Where was I? Not to be found.
Yeah, what a cool PA bred, and it's so cool to see Ernesto Padilla Preciado, beloved known as Cheeto, and Sylvester doing so good independently and together. They team up for a lot of wins.
Yeah, Bison's a cool horse. Won the jump start at 20-1, second in the PA Nursery at 80-1, 8-1 this time.
Well, let's get to some national races, and it's a good one. We're going to Monmouth Park for the big Grade 1 Naira Bets Haskell, a mile and an eighth for 3-year-olds, running for that big $1 million purse. And Mind Frame for Todd Pletcher is post-time favorite.
Yeah, it's the Belmont Stakes rematch. Mind Frame at 4-5, Dornick at 3-1. What I was really surprised, Timberlake was actually the second choice. He was 330-1. Dornick was 340-1. But it's on paper, it's the two Belmont 1-2s in this race.
And Dornock setting the pace, the Belmont winner, a half length in front. Timberlake right there to press the issue. Just Step on it is third, 3 deep, and Mind Frame is in a pocket, fourth to the inside. 2.5 lengths off the lead, swinging up the backstretch. C Streak a length behind him, a gap of 3 to Jasper's Pride, and still a big gap back to Tuscan Sky as they head down the backstretch. Dornock setting a moderate pace, 3/4 of a length ahead. Timberlake going okay in the second position. Just Step on it remains 3 wide. Mind Frame attempting to get off the rail. He's got a clear path now. Finds that clear path. Takes fourth. 2.5 lengths off the lead. Is 4 wide going into the turn. C Streak is next. The others are well out of it. Here comes the race. The race is on now. Dornock set to log. Mind Frame moving up ominously. Here's Mind Frame and Irad Ortiz Jr. going strong. Dornock set to log, but he's lost the lead. Attempts to re-rally. Timberlake in an all-out drive between them. It's Mind Frame confidently handled. Switches leads and gets the cue to go. Dornock is trying hard, but he's left behind in second, fighting back from the inside. Mind Frame, Dornock coming back. They're at it again. The two Belmont first and second place finishers, 1-2, and Dornock stubborn.
And Dornock making Philadelphia Phillies fans very happy. A gritty win there. Do you think he's a 3-year-old champion?
He's ahead right now. He's certainly the leader in the clubhouse. He'll go next in the Travers. If he wins that, he's probably got it locked up. It's interesting, Danny. I thought the inside was the worst part of the track Saturday, and Dornick was terrific because Mind Frame got by him again. He came again. This is the third different time Dornick has been passed in the stretch and come back to win a stakes race. Yeah, he's the favorite for a 3-year-old champ. 103 buyer. That's a career best. The rest were nowhere. It was a 2-horse race one more time. Hopefully, we'll see him in the PA Derby. I got word up through Dave Grenning to Danny Gargan that, Danny, if you show up here for the PA Derby, it's $100,000 in your pocket just to come out of the starting gate. So I think that would be appealing here on September 21st for Dornick and Jason Worth, of course, the former Philadelphia Philly, who owns 10% of Dornick. Love to see him here.
Oh, yeah.
He's been here before.
Danny Gargan, the other DG. I'm the original DG. He's the second one. And Just Step on it. I talked to Lou Linder. Smarty Jones might be the next stop for him.
You know what? Lou had to be happy. They picked up $50,000 for running fourth. That's not a bad deal.
No, the owners were thrilled. I thought the horse ran really well. Well, let's keep it going at Monmouth. This is the Grade 3 $400,000 Monmouth Cup Stakes, a mile and an eighth. And Lou Linder has one in here as well as Bobby Moscow.
Yeah, Counter Spy is the one I'm most interested in. I was surprised he went off at 20-1. Farmo Power, who's got some back paper just not recently, 85-1 in here. The big favorite, Highland Falls, 3-5 for Brad Cox. And the return of Tappet Trice, who was such a good and frustrating 3-year-old last year.
Counter Spy, the leader, a half length. Surface to air between horses. Moves up to come and challenge that pace setter with a half mile to go. Tappet Trice, place 3 deep. Another length to Highland Falls. Florent Giroux has him on a snug hold now. Kuchar between horses. Kozeris shaken up 3 wide. Stage Raider at the back with Farmo Power as they round the far turn, and the running begins now. Counter Spy has company. Tappet Trice in the 3 path comes looking for the lead. Has the head in front. Counter Spy retreats to second, and then comes Kozeris on the far outside. Unleashed is all in. Highland Falls is struggling in 6th. Florent Giroux imploring him to get going. Tappet Trice has taken a commanding lead as he shakes away to the roar from the crowd. He's opened up 3.
Tappet Trice, impressive off the layoff, showing all his class there. the real counter spy showed up.
Yeah, he did. It's unfortunate, Danny. He missed the break completely. Paco had to rush him up there. He did a good job of kind of getting him up there, but if he breaks, I think he has to be second. I don't think he's going to beat Tapit Trice, who got 101. I would like to have been first because I had a big number on him in that contest, but whatever. The disappointment was the 3-5 favorite. It just did not fire. I do think, again, I think the outside was a better place to be. That's where Tapit Trice was.
Absolutely. Well, let's go to some more racing at Monmouth, but this was on Friday's card. This is the Jersey Shore Stakes, and Grade 1 winner Bookham Dano's back.
Yeah, it's the return to Jersey of the Jersey bred Bookham Dano, who's been traveling all over and doing it really well. Awesome in the Woody Stevens on Belmont Stakes Day when he won it. We'll see how he does here.
Proprietary Trade and Sammy Camacho on top by a length. Little knee right on his tail. He's taken back to second, pressing mildly now, approaching the turn. Bucarino in the third position. Bookham Dano getting closer, dives to the rail as they round the far turn, and he's got a lot of run, but he's pinned in now. Bookham Dano behind horses around the far turn. Little knee pounces on Proprietary Trade and has the lead. Little knee looking to remain unbeaten and comes to the top of the lane with a length and a half lead. Now Bookham Dano finds a seam on the outside, and here he comes charging. The race is on now. Little knee trying to hold off Bookham Dano, the Grade 1 winner. Little knee inside with the lead. Bookham Dano leveling off, trying to get there. Little knee running a big one, but he's getting the test of his life from Bookham Dano.
Well, it wasn't an easy win for Bookham Dano. Little knee giving him all he wanted.
Yeah, it was a great race. It was almost like a match race in a stretch, and I really did not think Bookham Dano was going to get there. 101 buyer. And Little knee, I mean, was undefeated coming in, lost nothing, even though got beat. Bucarino was third for Freddie Velasquez, ran well. Not a threat to the top two, but third to stakes race is still third.
Well, what do you think about this? They thought that was going to be an easy prep race for Bookham Dano.
Yeah, not at all for the Alan Jerkins, which will be run on Travers Day. We'll see how he does that day. And I assume he'll have to deal with Prince of Monaco and Baffert, who was easily best on Belmont Day, just got left at the gate.
Oh, my heart's well. Bookham Dano, though. Well, let's go up to Saratoga. This is 3-year-old fillies in the Grade 1 CCA Oaks, a mile and an eighth, $500,000, and it's the return of our Kentucky Oaks winner, Thorpeda Anna.
She's just awesome. She's 1-5. She's just about close to unbeaten, and right now, frankly, Danny, she looks unbeatable against 3-year-old fillies. I don't think anybody can get close.
Leslie's Rose has the advantage and stretches that lead out to 2 lengths. Thorpedo Anna will have to overcome that adversity from second. It's another 3 back to Candide in third, who's 4 in front of Intricate. They're heading toward the half-mile pole, the half in 47-4. And Leslie's Rose, comfortable on the front end, has a very easy lead, has widened now to be in front by more than 3, almost 4 lengths over Thorpedo Anna, who is yet to be set down. She's asked to go now. Candide, hard ridden by Manny Franco in third. As they move around the far turn, Intricate is far back, and here comes Thorpedo Anna now. Thorpedo Anna comes right to Leslie's Rose. Brian Hernandez Jr. hasn't moved, and they're in front at the quarter pole. 6 furlongs in 1:11-4. Candide will make her bid on the outside. They're at the top of the stretch, and Thorpedo Anna has a 3-length lead. Candide is trying her best to close the gap, and Intricate picking it up from behind, but it's all Thorpedo Anna. The leader of the division is simply spectacular in the Coaching Club American Oaks.
Where Thorpedo Anna is a champion, kind of lunged at the start, and she even hit the gate. It said it in the chart, but overcame that, and she's just awesome.
Yeah, a lesser horse at the start has trouble, instead just cruises right up, never in doubt, wins easy. Now the question is she going to run in the Travers? And Kenny McPeak said he's going to come up with a decision fairly shortly. Here's my advice. I would say no. I think the 3-year-old colts are getting faster. I'd say stay where you are, but Kenny likes to do this kind of stuff. He won the Preakness with Skydiver. He takes chances that nobody else in the game takes. It'd be fun to see her in there. I just think she's probably better off with the 3-year-old fillies, but whatever goes, I'll be rooting for her.
Yeah, we just want her ready for the cotillion.
Yes,
that's what we want.
Thank you. See you on the 21st, Kenny. There's a cheesesteak in your name here. Get down here.
And I'll get you some water ice. Well, we're going to go to another break. When we come back, so much more Best of the Rest and our Jockey and Trainer of the Week all coming up.
The Excite Center at Parx Casino, the region's hottest live entertainment venue. Check out your favorite concerts, comedy, boxing, MMA, all at the #1 casino in Pennsylvania. Don't miss the hilarious Steve Trevino on Saturday, November 23rd, plus funny lady Kathleen Madigan on Saturday, December 7th. Don't miss these two exciting headliners, only at the Excite Center inside Parx Casino. Parx Casino, this is how you win. This is how you win. Tickets on sale now.
Turning for Home is a nonprofit that has provided for over 4,000 former racehorses with a safe retirement.
These brave warriors do so much for the fans, and we want to make sure they're taken care of.
It's a group effort by all the owners and the trainers, and we've helped so many horses.
Responding to the need of a better system that addressed the uncertain future for the retirement of the equine population at Parx Racing, the PTHA rallied horsemen to support the program.
It's awesome. I mean, these are the things that we deal with every day that put us into the game and make the game great. Without the horses, we have nothing.
Turning for Home became the first on-track retirement program at a year-round racetrack.
Aftercare, it takes all of us, and every single person is responsible for it. These horses give us everything on the track. It's up to us to give them everything off the track.
If you would like to help these amazing animals find a great second career and forever home, please contact us at turningforhome.org.
Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. Our Jockey of the Week is sponsored by NovaCare, the power of physical therapy. Here's our Jockey of the Week. Congratulations to our Jockey of the Week, Michael Sanchez. He widened his margin as leading rider with an incredible 4-win day. Jockey of the Week is sponsored by NovaCare, the power of physical therapy. The PTHA proudly partners with the Tunnel to Towers Foundation to bring this week's Trainer of the Week. Congratulations to our Trainer of the Week, Guadalupe Preciado. He had a huge week with 4 wins and unleashed Fire Pit, the speedy 2-year-old. The Tunnel to Towers proudly partners with the PTHA to bring our Trainer of the Week. All right, congratulations. We have another Turning for Home family photo to share with you. Ja Crispy, he's down in South Carolina. He was adopted through Full Gallop Farm. He's now 10 years old, but he still enjoys rides. He's with Phoebe in New Hampshire. They actually went to college together, enjoying the lazy college days, and they're going to be back eventing soon and traveling around New England.
South Carolina, one of my favorite states. I almost got voting privileges down there a year ago. I was down there for so many basketball games. Love South Carolina.
DJ's been everywhere. Let's get to Best of the Rest. This is a really good one. Monday's 8th race, 2-year-old fillies, and Butch Reed unleashes a good one here.
Central to Success, the 5 horse, has been there the whole way and is just going to run away from the field, win by almost 8 lengths. 65 bar, which is a really good number for a 2-year-old filly at this stage. Glenn Bennett, Cash is King. They're very excited about this one by Central Banker, same sire as Morning Matcha.
Yeah, Glenn actually told me that Chuck picked this one out. Chuck was really excited about it. He said, I picked this one out. I loved her from the beginning, and I've been watching her in the morning. She's pretty cool.
Yeah, New York bred. She might be better than that, but there's a lot of New York bred money to be stolen by the end of the year.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's get to Tuesday's 9th race. This is this week's PTHA Trophy race. This is 2-year-olds for the boys. And look out, because Fire Pit's making a big run here, just on top the whole way.
Yeah, Fire Pit's been there at 2-5 for Lupe Preciado's second start, but here comes Friday surprise from our man Uriah St. Louis, who actually was second in the other race we just showed. 2 good 2-year-olds, but Fire Pit's going to hold on for Lupe. 78 buyer, really big number for a 2-year-old.
Oh yeah, and look out for Uriah's 2 2-year-olds. They're both really cool. We're going to go to our final break. When we come back, our PTHA Executive Director Jeff Maddie's going to talk about the big summer and fall coming up, all on the other side.
The Excite Center at Parx Casino, the region's hottest live entertainment venue. Check out your favorite concerts, comedy, boxing, MMA, all at the #1 casino in Pennsylvania. Don't miss Funny Man JB Smoove on Saturday, September 14th, plus Straight No Chaser on Friday, October 18th. Don't miss these 2 exciting headliners, only at the Excite Center inside Parx Casino. Parx Casino, this is how you win. This is how you win. Tickets on sale now.
The PA Horse Breeders Association has a remarkable story to tell. North America's most lucrative awards program also produces Grade 1 winners year after year. Of all the great PA breds, none is more well-known, more iconic than Smarty Jones. We salute Smarty on the 20th anniversary of his wins in the first 2 jewels of the 2004 Triple Crown. At the time, becoming only the 3rd ever undefeated Preakness champ.
Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. We caught up with Jeff Maddie, our Executive Director of the PTHA, on what will be coming up later in the summer.
Jeff, we're about to go on break here. What happens during the break, and then what happens after we get back?
You know, it's our annual summer break. Last day of racing will be obviously July 24th. We'll start back up August 19th. 3 weeks, we're shut down. Gives our track maintenance, Gerard Weipert, his entire team, a chance to just look over the surface, do any type of revamps, anything like that, just on an annual, yearly basis in conjunction with the new HISA policy. So gives him his team a time for that. It also gives our horsemen, you know, just a chance to kind of back off a little bit. You know, I know there's no such thing as a day off in thoroughbred racing, but we hope our trainers, their teams, their families, maybe, you know, an afternoon or two away from the track, just get everyone revamped for when we come back in August.
And when we do come back, that's the month of the season here, starting with Smarty Jones Day, the first Saturday when we get back, right through September 21st. And PA Derby Day. I know you've been here for a lot of them, even before you got your present position, but what's that month going to be like?
You know, it's tremendous. We start back up August 19th, like you said, Smarty Jones Day, August 24th. Stuart Elliott was walking around here today, so I think we're all looking forward to that. And extra excitement, you know, at Parx, and ultimately culminating in the third Saturday of September with the Pennsylvania Derby, Grade 1, $1 million, and then the Grade 1 Cotillion. So hopefully we have a lot of Parx horsemen the last 2 years. We've had a lot of representation on our biggest day, and as the Executive Director of the PTHA, our entire board, our President Bob Hutt, we couldn't ask for anything more. When Parx horsemen dominate on our biggest days, I mean, just being from Ben Salem, being a part of the PTHA, that couldn't be more proud of that. So we're hoping they kick butt again this year like they have the last 2 years.
Yeah, really looking forward to a big late summer and fall coming up here at Parx.
No question. I look forward to some good racing today. Up at Saratoga, the Jim Dandy, we got Sierra Leone, Seize the Gray, and Fierceness. At Laurel on Sunday, the Alma North, Talk to the Judge for Mariah Montoya. The DeFrancis Dash, Gordian Knot now for Jamie Ness and Joe Mbezi. Twisted Ride is in the DeFrancis, is also in the Vanderbilt at Saratoga. We'll decide which one they're going to run it.
Oh, these Parx horses are going to be everywhere right now with the shutdown. It's going to be awesome. Well, our good friend Glenn Bennett of LC Racing had a really awesome party celebrating the Nights in Venice down at Ocean City. World champion boxer Bernard Hopkins was there. He was one of the guests, and you see him and Bruce having a little fun here.
Yeah, Bruce and Bernard Hopkins, the champ, is one of the all-time legends in Philadelphia sports history, and it sounds like a fun night was had by all in Ocean City.
Oh, and I'm sure there was good food and good drinks. We certainly missed it. Well, I'm going to miss all of you guys, but I can't wait to see you. We'll be back August 19th, but you can tune in every week here on Let's Go Racing. Thanks for watching.
And they're off. Skippy Longstocking has early speed. We the people from in between horses. Taba has got the lead now. It's Taba in the center of the racetrack, but Taba is drawing away, and Taba with Mike Smith, they win the Bet Parx Pennsylvania Derby.